Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow. Sam. Come on, 80.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check.
Attack, attack.
Check three.
Motion. Kill.
15.
Turn it up.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Motion.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Playing hard,
nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think
right here, over there,
they come in bunches.
52's the mic.
Let's get the ball.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. And Cooper able to work his way open. That's complete.
There we go.
It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Come this way. Here we go.
Shift.
Attack.
Shift.
Motion.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Boom. Sack,
and on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Let's go, fellas.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays.
Come on now, let's
when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
Mike.
Yellow.
Mike.
80.
Watch the run. Kill.
15.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
That's it, baby.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
54.
Yellow.
Here we go.
Check. Lucky.
Rip lift.
Kill.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Double
and
up,
he'll
double
get
up.
nothing out
He's
of that
coming,
one.
double up.
This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up first and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Go, 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 run, run, run.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Mike, Sunday, on Sunday.
Now here's Pollard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Hey, here we go.
Attack! 15.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Now here's Mahomes.
Watch the run.
Forced out to his left. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Let's go. 50, plant.
56.
Coming for you.
Go.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Charles, what's your mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try to be aggressive on their first series.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Getting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. Oh, and I think he went backward.
Let's go, baby.
He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Watch twist.
43.
Twist. Check. Out.
Run.
And he's got some space here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Right there.
Yellow.
54.
There's a little lady.
For Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Mike 54. Mike 54. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops.
Let's go.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
90, Wolf. 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Go.
54 right there, right there. 54 Mike.
Grant. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Set. 10 logos.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
61. Matchbox lights.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
Sit up. Ready.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. There he goes, left side. And he will score.
Let's go, touchdown, baby.
Cowboys.
Let's go.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Bowman. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey,
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bowman. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
Let's go, baby.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
But looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Looking to throw. Bowman. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
23 yards on the play.
Hey, get in the weight room.
Shift.
Shift.
Hey, Sunday.
Showing 8. He's cracked.
Easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. Mahomes now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Check the backer.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Come on.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short.
54's
What
Mike.
I like to
54's
see.
Mike.
Play
Check.
action.
Watch
Yeah,
54's
without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot
Here we
to
go.
call it.
Here we go.
Instead,
Here we
didn't
go.
go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Rosas puts this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back.
They go back to Grant, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
From the gun.
Watch the run.
Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
QB drop. Kill, 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 kill.
On 2nd down, Pollard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Yellow.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get...
Color.
36, 36. Switch.
Hey, ribble it.
Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Out now comes the... And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On 1st down. Grant.
Get there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
60 outlaw. Pilot, 64. Weak.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Right there.
To throw on 2nd down. Bowman. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Took to the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Devin White, the rookie out of LSU, there to bat that one away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Right there, 56.
Throwing again, Bowman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Cowboys take over.
Come on, fellas.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
You don't know no better.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Safety's creeping. Safe.
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Easy work.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Tight dog.
Come back.
Here's Pollard again.
Run.
And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 23.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Hey, yo, go gun.
58, boys, 58.
15.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Scene 6. Check.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Read it well, and it's picked.
You see me out here? That's
well,
right.
I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Throwing on first down. Bowman. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. Off play action. Bowman. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Grant, and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's what I'm talking about.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bowman. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Hey, Charlie.
Give me that ball, defense.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bowman. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And that is incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
Under 10. 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Yellow. 2. Let's go, Blue Lady.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Come on, baby, let's go.
25 yards that time.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Attack, attack.
Shit.
15.
They'll run on first down. Pollard, he'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Not here.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Maurice Hurst just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Check 3.
Yellow. Let's get it. We're going to quit.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He gets this one to Johnson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Know your job.
Back to throw. Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 27-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Let's go, fellas.
10-10 at their own 38-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.